anything. Ask me anything. Listen, guys. I am only one person. I know sometimes you think, all right, this guy is famous and he uh, he can answer my questions on social media. Name other famous people who answers every single person fan wise that writes them on social media. No one really does. They have publicists, they have people who work for them. I am a regular Joe Smo. I know you think, oh boy, this guy was on Tosh.0 and he was all over TV and all this stuff. He's famous. Nope. Fame doesn't equal rich. Fame doesn't equal dinero. No, it doesn't. And by the way, I was just a one-hit wonder. One song blew up. Now it was up to me. I I could have pushed it and capitalized on it, but as I said on the Tosh.0 interview, that's not the reason why I wrote the song to try to blow up and get famous. I didn't even know it was gonna blow up. That's not why I did it. Everyone, I keep repeating myself. I don't like to repeat myself, but my work is journals from my daily life and things that are happening to me. Most, high stress situations is what I write about. So I am not purposely ignoring anyone, but I cannot answer everyone. And then most of the questions are always about why must I cry. I'm sick. I'm sick of it. It's 2022 now. We're almost going to be 2023. And that song came out in 2006. How many times must I answer the question? And I know what you're saying. Well, you got to treat us as if they're new fans. And that's a valid point. It can be new fans that's just getting into the music. And that's something I guess I have to deal with in a better way. But it's just, I can't respond to everyone. I really can't, especially on social media. It's just too much. And then people get mad and they say, "Oh, yeah, I'm ignoring you. I think I'm this and that." No, I can't answer everyone. I'm one person. If I had the money, yes, there would be a staff to help me answer each and every question. But I'm not. Hey, you want to help out? Buy my music. How about that? Next question. Great question there. Well, this is just my opinion. I can speak on being weird because, well, when I was growing up, I didn't know that I was weird. I didn't know. I knew I was different from everyone else, but I didn't know the word weird wasn't in the vocabulary. No one called it that in St. Thomas. Everyone would call me an offie. That was the way of calling me a weird person, but they called me an offie. So I'm like, I didn't like it. But as I moved away from a small island, there are many offies in the mainland of the United States, and so it's common ground. So no one looked at me strangely, and I actually made more friends quicker over here than in St. Thomas, where it developed over the years, because it's not frowned upon like it was in St. Thomas when I was growing up. So people accepted me being weird, and weird is unique and different. You don't do things like everyone else. You think uniquely. You do things in your own way. So there's nothing wrong with being weird. For me, I think being a weirdo, that's a little bit different. I don't know if you have different degrees of being a weirdo, but when I think of a weirdo, I think of someone who's a creep. They're just like, sus. You gotta stay away from them. They're like something's wrong with them upstairs in the brain, and you just gotta stay away from them. And they can be dangerous online, going after a certain population, if you know what I mean. So that's how when I think of a weirdo, but I can be wrong. Comment and tell me what you think the difference are, if there's any differences between either of them. Next question. My oh my, is there no sacred ground here? You ask me so much personal questions. My goodness, man. Well, the answer is no. I am not looking for that anymore. I've stopped looking forever. See, I've always been the shy type. I know you think, "Oh, how could this guy be shy? Look at these crazy music videos he do all the time." Well, yes, in person, I'm usually shy until I get to know someone. I'm usually quiet, and then they get to see me be expressing more. So I'm not really. I've stopped looking forever. If it comes my way, fine, but I don't really care for it at this point in my life. It's like I don't really care. I don't. Life can be lonely, of course. Sometimes life can be lonely, but life can be very complicated as well. When you're in with your this phone. Put this on airplane mode. It's killing me. You're killing me. Um, love can be complicated as well. It can just turn your whole world upside down, and I don't need an upside down world right now. I have so much going on. You just have no idea. It's just a lot going on, a lot to retain. The toughest part is I don't really have much of anyone to talk to about these things. And I did at one point, but if I called this person now, they probably wouldn't pick the phone up. But I had that outlet, and it's great to have that outlet. Yes, I have a close friend that I can talk to, but it's different than having a best friend. For me, even being a conservative, I don't really believe in categorizing or what's the word I'm looking for? Putting people in different groups. That's the word. I don't usually believe in that. But when it comes to friendships, that's just about how I've always been. I think I've been like this before I was conservative, so it stuck with me. Or before I really knew what conservatism was, it just stuck with me. Like I've always categorized friends, and the levels do matter when it comes to friendships for me. Because if you're just a regular friend, there are certain things that I'll talk about with you, but then there's a close friend there. I'll talk to them about certain things too. But a best friend is no limits at all. Everything is just wide open when it comes to best friends, which is why best friends. When I lose a best friend, that hurts to the core because this is someone that I've completely opened up to, and they know me inside out. And usually I want to know my best friends inside out too, and I do. There's some cases, rare cases where, cause not because I chose someone to be my best friend means that they chose me to be their best friend. It doesn't work out that way. So, which is always an awkward situation if you feel like someone is your best friend and they don't feel the same way. It's an awkward feeling, not to say the least. It's very awkward. So yeah, I'm not looking for intimacy anytime soon. Had been there, done that. If it shows up, fine. If not, then hey, what can you do? That's life. Life goes on and on and on. And when like I said, EAS. EAS is a huge thing with me. And obviously, with a best friend, there's going to be EAS. with intimacy, it's gonna be EAS. So that's I just don't want it. Plain and simple. Next question, please. Okay, so I'm guessing that the WMIC means why must I cry? Again, going back to the other question, I don't have time to read all of these comments. There's just too many of them. Have you seen the thousands of comments there? You think I have time to go through those who's trolling and who's not trolling because they're leaving good comments? Maybe it's trolled, maybe it's not, but I just don't have time to go through it. And I can't. I don't let things like that bother me. If they're trolling, that's fine. Let them troll. What am I supposed to do? Say, hey, you, stop being a troll. You're trolling and writing nice things about me. Why are you trolling me? I'm not gonna go through that. It's just no. It's just a waste of time to do that, because all you'll do if you feed a troll, they'll keep wanting more food. So why should I feed them if they are doing that? It's like whatever. Again, I have so much going on. There's so many comments in the Why Must I Cry. You think I have time to go through these comments? You think I have someone working for me? I'm a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire? No, I don't have time for it. I don't. It's just like these people. They want to collab with me, and then they get angry if I don't want to collab. Well, the truth of the matter is that the little bit of fans that I do have left, they don't support when I collab with anyone as they support my music. It's not what they want. They're fans and they want to know. They want fans of mine and they want my music. They don't want other artists with me. They just don't. They don't do well. If I look at the top 10 songs, let's see. Let me go to. Oh, I'm in airplane mode. All right, I'm gonna take it off of airplane mode, and I'm just gonna just pull up on my Spotify and just name the first 10 songs that are on my. Let's see. Okay, Ray Dog here. So right off the bat, let's see. There's the DJ Tite album. There's no collab songs on there. Then right under that, there's the '90s rock cover songs. People love that album for some reason. That's been number 2 for a while. It doesn't overthrow Why Must I Cry, but it's definitely there. So what else we got here? Then we got Political Fire, Blessings. So anyway, the point is, all the songs. Oops, I better put it back in airplane mode. All the songs that on the top of my charts on all of my whether it be Apple or Spotify, there no none of my collab songs are even in the top 20. So what does that tell you? No one, or they don't want to hear that. They just want to listen to my music. They don't want me to collab, or they're not interested in a collab, because they know, the true fans know that the music is journals and they're interested in things that are happening in my life, and so they learn. Like, I've had many people, or well, like two recently, who let me know that my music influenced their lives in positive ways. And so usually I can't control what another artist want to talk about. For instance, Heartbreak 2. He was talking about his heartache in his way, and I talked about stuff in my life, but people didn't really flock to the song. So we did try a Heartbreak 3, but again, I'm a very fair person. And it's not fair to throw a song on me and tell me, okay, it's being released on the following day. All right, we've done two collabs, so we have some kind of business working relationship. But you're not gonna just throw this on me like, here, let's get it done. No, it's not gonna work. So I did give them some vocals, but it wasn't my best work. I was like, okay, fine, I'm just gonna do what I gotta do, and that was that. So anyway, enough of that. Let's see. What is the next question here? Well, why don't I do giveaways anymore? I don't do giveaways anymore because it's just not economically, I can't do it. I just don't. My music is just not selling as much. I'm not getting donations as I used to. People are not buying the gear like they used to, so I can't afford to do giveaways anymore. I just can't. That's the truth right there. I don't can't afford to do it. I just can't. Okay, we just asked that question, buddy. What are you talking about here? Great question. Great question. I would like to think that they do because there's specific things I talk about in the songs, and only the persons that's been to that, if they're even listening to it, I don't know. Let's assume that they are listening to it. If they are listening to it, then yes, they do know that the songs are about them. But not everyone that I write songs about listen to them. I mean, okay, obviously Tammy Starr, I say her name outright. I'm assuming you mean when I don't say names and I just do my songs. Do they know? If they listen to the songs, yes, they will know because there's certain things that's personal to both of us and only they would know. Unless other people were around and they listened too and they were like, oh, he's talking about this person. That's the only way that they would know. There's another question in here. I may have skipped it. I don't know. Nope, I did that one. I did that one. Here we go. This is the last question here. This should be an easy answer, which obviously on dogs, but it's just not a black and white answer. Okay, so one might think, well, you're independently strong and you're always on your own most of the time. Why not like cats more than dogs? And that's a valid question. And you know the what the answer is? On top of me being independently strong, there's other elements to myself. Loyalty, capital L loyalty. Which one is more loyal? I might be pissing off some cat people out there, including friends. Which one is more loyal? Dogs are more loyal. In the background, who's lying down there right next to me? Who's always there? Who's always there by my side? A dog. I've had cats before. I'm not opposed to having a cat. In fact, a cat might be nice for my dog. It'll keep his company while I'm away. But cats are not loyal. And I know I'm going to piss off some cat people out there. I already know it. I'm going to see some comments from the 8 people that's watching this. Um, I'm just. I had a cat. His name was Cuddles. And, well, no, not Cuddles. Before Cuddles, who was it? I can't think of the name of the cat. I had a cat in St. Thomas. I don't even remember. See, that's the other thing. I can remember all of my dogs' names, but I can't remember all my cats' names. Cuddles was a cat that I had over here in Hartford, but I can't remember the cat that I had in St. Thomas. But this cat, cats are vengeful. That's another thing. They're vengeful animals. And so dogs, for the most part, are not like that. Dogs are way more forgiving. Chip is way more forgiving than a cat would ever be. I come home, I leave him locked up all day, 10, sometimes 12 hours. Do that to a cat. You come home, the cat will do things on purpose to piss you off. Now, some dogs do that, but it's more common in cats. Cats are just mean like that. They really are. So, I'm not opposed to cats, but I am definitely a dog person all the way. But you guys already know that. You've seen my videos. You know that I'm a dog person. So that's pretty much it. If you want to be on the show, ask your anonymous question. Remember, the name of it is literally Ask Me Anything. I'm answering all questions, folks. Ask me anything. It's going to be in the description. Leave your anonymous question there. Now here's an ad.
Gaming On presents.
Oh, it's violence. Stop the violence, brother. Stop the violence. Police.
We are gamers who stream gaming through Steam. Here for MK11 fight? A friendly competition while talking smack. Free online gaming at Happy Bob Bongo. See you soon if you dare.
Check it out, folks. Check it out. Until the next show, peace. Ask me anything.